Black Clover Chapter 222, a conversation only for this place. And finally, we get more information of what went down with Noelle's mother, Acier Silva. This is one of those chapters where when I first seen the spoiler leaks on Twitter, I didn't know what to think because I only came across one image, and one image was Nozel holding Noelle, and I was like, wait, that's really out of character. It had me thinking that this chapter would be another one of those silly ones, but I don't mind the silliness of Black Clover, I love it. But after reading the chapter, the image started to make sense. I get it now. But this chapter, it was silly, but also the last few pages of this chapter got real serious. So without further ado, let's dive in deep to the nitty gritty of this chapter. As always, if you guys enjoying the Black Clover content, leave a like, it helps the channel grow a lot. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are almost right there at 3K, we're almost touching it, so let's go for it. So Black Clover Chapter 222, a conversation only for this place. This chapter picks up where we see Dorothy and her squad members cleaning up a certain area within the Clover Kingdom where you see broken buildings and houses, but with the insane power of Dorothy, she's picking up the heaviest pieces and sending those to her dream world, leaving the rest of the scraps to be picked up by her squad because everything else can be picked up by hand. I do like this little side note when one of her teammates said that Dorothy is so amazing when she's awake because she does have this bubbly personality. And I've been saying it for the longest time, I do think that Dorothy is probably one of the most underrated captains in Black Clover, probably one of the most underrated characters in Black Clover, her and Jack. And I do like this direction that Tabata is going with her character, that she just doesn't stay asleep all the time. She actually talks, she's awake, so I do like this touch. Noelle then goes to talk to Dorothy and she says that, did my mom, did a demon really? And Dorothy shuts her up saying that, Nozel didn't tell you about that part, did he? You cannot speak about this out loud or you'll be cursed. That just confirms that Charlotte wasn't lying when she told Yami that the curse that is on her is nowhere compared to the curse that's on one of your squad members. Noelle can't even talk about this curse. That is insane. We really get in depth with the whole forbidden magic curse within Black Clover. That is the route we're going with. We went with the demons and reincarnation magic, and that was also forbidden as well. Now we're getting to forbidden curses. I really like this direction. We start to see more information about how Dorothy's dream magic actually works, even though we kind of already knew this, but we see that when she activates it, she completely disappears from the real world, and she tells Noelle saying that the way her magic works is that it's separate from the outside world. This is a whole different dimension. So anything we need to talk about will be kept in secret here, and this whole place follows my rules. And you just see a tea just pops up out of nowhere, and she said, here, have some tea. That is ridiculously strong. I don't think people realize how powerful Dorothy truly is. We have this standard in the Black Clover community that the strongest captains are Yami, Miraleona, Fogolion, and Nozel, or even Jack, because I think Jack he should be up there as well. But Dorothy, let's not forget that she killed the Black Bulls so many times. If it wasn't for Vanessa's red thread of fate, they would have all been dead. Dorothy is just too ridiculously powerful. But you can say the Black Bulls, they didn't want to kill her, and also they were exhausted, but at the same time, that's still a strong feat. It was minus Noelle and Yami, but that's still impressive because the only way they were able to beat her is have her imagine herself. She had to beat herself, but I'm pretty sure that it would have been the same outcome. It would have been huge problems if someone like Elf Yami or Elf Miraleona or Elf Fogolion Nozel, it would have been L Central, but I just gotta give credit to the way Tabata has written this character. I don't think he realized how broken Dorothy is, so I really cannot wait to see more from this character. I just love the fact now that she's more involved. She then talks about that usually this place is for catching and punishing bad guys, swallowing up buildings and injured people like you saw today. And Noelle compliments her magic. She's saying that what large-scale magic, this is extreme, and it is extreme because Dorothy's magic is so broken, but I love it. I dig it. We then see Asta appear in this world, and he's looking at Noelle, and she's like, why are you here? Shouldn't you be with Captain Yami? And he said, never mind that. You looking cute as ever today. I just want to look at you forever. And Noelle starts to bug out, kind of similar to how Charlotte started bugging out when Yami was going to ask her a question and she starts to run. Noelle had the same face. She starts to blush, and Dorothy tells Noelle, that's the boy of your dreams that I conjured up. And Noelle said that I'm not dreaming of anything. So she shoots this water blast at this imaginary Asta and just blasts him away. But it is interesting that even Dorothy knows that Noelle has feelings for Asta. She loves him. And that right there in a nutshell is just women's intuition. You guys know that are watching this video that other women around you would know that a particular woman likes you, she digs you, and you wouldn't even know at all. And even if that particular woman didn't even tell the other women, they just know. You know, as guys, some of us have that intuition as well, but it's not as powerful as women's intuition. You know, that is on a whole different level. We're not as oblivious like Yami and Asta, you know, probably some are, but if you're a woman watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all just know. And that just displayed in Black Clover. Dorothy and Noelle, I'm pretty sure other captains or other women that's in the Black Clover series, they know that Noelle feels some type of way of Asta, especially Vanessa and Charmy, since they see Noelle all the time. So after Dorothy is picking the fun of Noelle, you know, is trying to hide her feelings about Asta, she tells Noelle that this place is super secret. We can talk about anything here. And then we see Nozel pops up in this dream world, and he said, "You're here to talk about my mother?" And Dorothy tells Noelle that this is the only image I have of Nozel, but you're here to talk about what you heard from him, right? Something that Nozel has not shed light on or anyone else. Your mother, Acier Silva, lost her life to a curse from a demon. And Noelle is shocked. She's asking the question like, why didn't Nozel tell me anything about this? And Dorothy cuts her off and saying that those that speak of this shall be all eaten away all the same. That is why Nozel had to keep it secret from his siblings and didn't say anything about it. The curse will be let loose in the outside world, so we're only able to discuss it here. This all makes sense why Nozel is the way he is and the way he acts towards Noelle. You know, Nozel has this personality where he acts towards Noelle that he hated her, and because she was not able to control her magic. But this all makes sense in the early chapters where Nozel told Noelle that the reason why I was like this is because I did not want to lose you like mother. I apologize. You know, Nozel did not want to see the same fate of his mother dying from a curse just like his little sister. And since Nozel is the oldest sibling, he had to know everything about this whole entire curse, and he had to carry this burden ever since his mother died. You know, that is really hard to carry. You know, that will affect your personality. Knowing the truth of how your mother died and you cannot tell your siblings, this just made Nozel's personality more complex. You know, his character is really deep. It's deeper than we thought. But this all makes sense why Acier died at such a young age. You know, she really wasn't an old character. She was still young, and she just died so early on. This makes me think that Nozel and Dorothy are probably not the only ones that know about this. I'm pretty sure Megicula probably know about this because Megicula was really close to Acier. You know, she was her student. You know, Acier was training Megicula. So I think that before Acier died, she let Dorothy know about this curse. But the way Acier died, did she tell anyone about this curse? And I have someone in mind, but I'm gonna say that for a whole different video because I believe she told someone else too. Then we see this funny moment where Nozel is holding Noelle's face saying that I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to put you in danger. Oh my Noelle, my sweet little Noelle. And she just gets so frustrated and uses Sea Dragon's Roar to blast Nozel away. And she tells Dorothy like, can we get serious? Like, let's talk about this. And Dorothy tells Noelle that, my bad, but I feel like the Nozel that I see, he will act like that. That just makes me think that, what does Dorothy and Nozel got going on? You know, is this some Dorothy x Nozel action going on? Because it's crazy that the Nozel that she see acts like this. You know, it just makes me think, you know, Nozel and Dorothy, they go in this dream world and, you know, get the going. You know, I don't want to say too much because it's YouTube, but I don't know. I'm not going to say much on it. But anyways, Dorothy then tells Noelle saying that as long as nothing irregular happens, a demon cannot appear in this world. But the Magic Knights use forbidden magic to form a contract at the expense of something, and we already know what that something is. Using forbidden magic, we already know that you have to make a sacrifice of something. Then she goes on to say that, and despite the limitation of this power, they use it to disrupt the earth, or at least that's how it was supposed to be. And now those shadows are crawling like worms on this world. If you were to look really deeply at this panel of this chapter, when Dorothy is talking about the Magic Knights are making deals with these demons, you see the demon's hand coming out this little shadow realm. It looks just like the Warrior Magic Devil when he first appeared out of the Shadow Palace. So that lets me know that there are different and many gateways around the kingdom and around the country and different parts of other countries where demons appear. There are many places similar like shadow palaces. Dorothy said that now those shadows are crawling like worms within our world. So that lets me know that there could be a huge amount of devils and demons outside of these shadow palaces that are just roaming the countries in different parts of other countries. That is insane. And Noelle said that my mother's enemy and the key that will set Asta free, because Asta is pretty much exiled, but the Black Bulls are going with him to investigate demons' movements. So this whole adventure is about to be a fest of demons appearing. This is about to be a demon adventure. Dorothy then ends this chapter saying that the demon's name is Megicula, and the demon has bull-like horns. He looks completely different than the Warrior Magic Devil and Asta's devil. He looks almost bigger, like as far as the horns, it looks huge. So this is about to get insane. We're about to get into a crazy Black Clover arc. We just got done dealing with the Warrior Magic Devil, but it's about to saying that no, that was the tip of the iceberg. I haven't even surpassed my limits yet. Guys, comment below and tell me what you think about this chapter. Also, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this review. This chapter was definitely a 10 out of 10 because I love the information. I just love Dorothy. She ain't my favorite character yet, but she's getting there. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and notification bell. And I catch you guys in the next one.